I'm Dr. Mark Hurlbert, the Chief Executive Officer of the Melanoma Research Alliance. I have the best job in the world. Every day I get to work closely with patients and families facing a melanoma diagnosis, as well as working with the best and brightest scientists and physicians all over the world.
The Melanoma Research Alliance, we are proud to stand as the largest private nonprofit funder of melanoma research. We give our researchers the capacity, the freedom, and the flexibility to take them where science will lead them.
Alliance is a really powerful word. To me, it connotes an effort towards a victory, in this case, a victory over death from any form of melanoma.
MRA has invested $150 million to support more than 400 research projects at the top universities and hospitals all over the world. We work with academic researchers, clinicians at hospitals, government officials, patients, family members, caregivers, and advocates, as well as our industry partners from the biotech, device, and pharmaceutical world.
Everyone has a role to play in cancer research, all in service to the patients and the advocates and the caregivers that we support who've been impacted by this disease.
Because of MRA investments, there are more than 15 new FDA-approved treatments to help patients facing a melanoma diagnosis.
Research is where the goalpost gets moved, and that's how we develop new treatments, new drugs. That's how we improve the 5-year survival in melanoma in just a decade, from 20% at 5 years with metastatic melanoma to now approaching 80%. We inverted those numbers, and that was purely because we had research, we had interesting research, great drug development, and willing participants who were willing to say, let's see if this works for me.
When I was first diagnosed, it felt like I was alone. I was the only person who had ever had melanoma. I realized that wasn't true. So you need to understand that you're not alone.
I joined a clinical trial at the National Cancer Institute when I was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. And even though my diagnosing physician said he would do everything he could to buy me 6 months with my then newborn baby, I have now been completely disease-free for the last 10 years because of a clinical trial. There's between 500 and 1,000 open trials for melanoma, and being collaborated to bring to market is what is going to save our lives. Research is literally the difference between life and death for patients.
The median time of survival for a person with metastatic melanoma is over 6 years. That is a very big change that has happened just in the lifespan of the Melanoma Research Alliance. We know that we have more work to do, we have great ideas, and we are tremendously grateful for the support.
There's really a family feel, I would call it, among melanoma investigators. And so, there has just been a remarkable change, not only for patients, but for those of us who treat patients. And so the mood is entirely different now. But I think that close-knit community goes back to those days when you really had to believe that we were going to be able to change the game, to stick with it until we finally broke through to positive findings.
We are exceptionally grateful to our founders, Deborah and Leon Black, who cover 100% of all of the Melanoma Research Alliance's overhead and administrative costs. And so when donors are looking at an opportunity where they want to invest, if you want to invest in the best melanoma research that's doing it efficiently and effectively, and you know where 100% of your donated dollar is going to, then look no further than the Melanoma Research Alliance.